What is imposter syndrome? Well, imposter syndrome is the belief that you are in the wrong room, that you're in the wrong life. Imposter syndrome convinces us that, for whatever reason, despite our past achievements, what we are doing now, or what we have been asked to do, is out of our reach, beyond our grasp and our abilities. Imposter syndrome usually rears its head when we find ourselves in a new place, a new opportunity, or a new situation. The sad part about imposter syndrome is that it convinces us that we should not be where we are, and so we leave. We give up. We walk away. A lot of people don't realize that what they're feeling is imposter syndrome, not reality. And they lose the opportunity that they have achieved for themselves, not realizing that their work is what brought it to be. Their experiences, their connections, their network. They created that moment, but imposter syndrome convinces them that it's wrong. Imposter syndrome is normal. Imposter syndrome is part of our fight, freeze, or flight mechanism. You're going to experience it many times in life. Let me explain. When we experience imposter syndrome, it is almost always accompanied with a sense of fear. Fear of being discovered, fear of failure, fear of the repercussions. Fear is what triggers our fight, flight, or freeze mechanism. And if we allow imposter syndrome to have control, then we will react in fear and lose the opportunity that we have created for ourselves. Imagine being in a room with exciting creatives, leaders, and change makers. People you have always wanted to be in the room with. You worked so hard to get there, but it happened so effortlessly, so quickly, that for some reason you begin to believe that you're there by accident. They must have thought you were someone else, and they're going to discover that you have no idea what you're talking about, that you can't achieve what they've asked of you, or that you don't have anything important to say, even though you were invited, even though this moment came from your work and your experiences, but it doesn't feel like it. Your chest gets tight, you sweat, and you want to run away. This is imposter syndrome at its worst. We self-sabotage because we believe that we're not supposed to have achieved this opportunity in the first place. When imposter syndrome comes, we usually are afraid for our livelihood or for our reputation, and that triggers fight, freeze, or flight. The truth is that our experiences and our hard work are the reasons that we have made it into a new room, a new situation, and a new opportunity. It's our own achievement, yet it's so new and so exciting or different that it feels like we're out of place. So what do we do to manage imposter syndrome? First, it's time to work on our identity. Our identity needs to shift in order to accept the up level, the new height, the new achievement. It's time to accept that you really are capable of entering those rooms, of having those meetings, of having those opportunities come your way, and that you are capable of creating the work being asked of you. If you weren't, it wouldn't have been asked. If you weren't capable, if you hadn't built towards this moment, you wouldn't have been asked. Yes, you might have to do some research. You might have to find new resources, but you're capable. You've built toward this moment, and now it's here. So it's time to reshape your identity to this new opportunity rather than run from it. Next, it's important to understand what our triggers are for imposter syndrome. When have you felt this before? What has it meant? How did you react? If we understand our triggers for imposter syndrome, we can predict it in the future rather than be blindsided in the moment. We can prepare and shape our identity so that we don't get triggered, so that we don't self-sabotage. What might trigger your imposter syndrome? Finally, we can root down into our true selves, our true reality. You are here with a purpose. You are here with knowledge. You are here no matter what happens to be who you are. Throughout your life, you have been through many evolutions. You've gotten new scars, you've changed your hair, you've learned lessons, but you've remained you. This light resides in every single one of us, and it holds our true selves regardless of the changes that we experience in life. And knowing this, knowing that core piece of you has purpose and has meaning and is here to achieve something, gives you the roots necessary to evolve, grow, and achieve when new opportunities come your way. Close your eyes. Feel that light inside of you. And then say hello to yourself. You are you. To deal with imposter syndrome, be willing to evolve your identity to accept and uplevel. Learn what triggers your imposter syndrome and seek the light within you that is your true self and that says, yes, I'm meant to be here. This moment is the natural next step toward your purpose.